Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You have already stated the structure and function of a heart in earthworm. You also stated the structure and function of heart in case of insects, and the representative animal was what? Cockroach. And you stated the structure and function of heart of fishes, and then you stated the structure and function of heart of frog, and then reptiles and birds. Today we are going to discuss the structure and function of a heart in case of a human being. Okay, this is the representative heart of mammals. All the mammals, they have the heart like this. Okay, and you too, you have the heart, so you must know the structure and function of your own heart. You see, if you study the structure of heart in a sequential manner, you would be able to understand the functions of the heart as well. Okay. Say for example, I have drawn the cross section of longitudinal section of the heart. Say this is suppose this is a structure. If you cut it through like this longitudinally, this section would be longitudinal section, and if you cut through this plane, it would be the cross section. So I have drawn the heart through a longitudinal section. Okay. Now you see, from the anterior part of the body, from the head region, the blood is brought by what? Superior vena cava. Superior vena cava. See, this is head, and here are what the arms. Okay, the arm from the blood vessels from the arms and the head, they join the superior vena cava, and the blood is brought into the right atrium. Okay, this is superior vena cava, and this is it is bringing the blood into the right atrium from the lower side, or from the back side, or from the posterior side of the body. Okay, the blood is brought by inferior vena cava, and it brings the blood into again the right atrium. From the right atrium, the blood is pumped into the right ventricle. Okay, this is the first blood vessel I have drawn here. Inferior vena cava, this is superior vena cava. The blood is brought from the anterior side into superior vena cava, and then into the right atrium. From the posterior side of the body, the blood is brought by inferior vena cava, and that is brought into right atrium. From the right atrium, the blood is pumped into right ventricle, and the blood cannot go back. By virtue of this valve. This valve consists of three cuspids. Okay, so this is known as tricuspid valve. It doesn't allow the backward flow of the blood. Okay, from here the blood is brought into this main blood vessel, and it is known as what? Pulmonary trunk. This blood vessel is what? Pulmonary trunk, and it brings the blood into the left lung and the right lung after bifurcation into the left pulmonary artery and the right pulmonary artery. Okay, the pulmonary trunk takes the blood from the right ventricle. From right ventricle, it brings the blood into what? The left lung and the right lung after bifurcation through these two blood vessels, which I have labeled 5.1 and 5.2. 5.1 is the left pulmonary artery, and 5.2 is the right pulmonary artery. They bring the blood to their respective lungs. You know very well what happens in the lungs. The lungs are the machines produced by nature for what? Oxygenation of the blood. Okay, as the oxygenation takes place, the blood is oxidized. Then the oxygenated blood is brought from the left and right side by pulmonary veins. So here I will tell you people that the pulmonary arteries carry the deoxygenated blood. This is the reason you can make the notice of that I have written in blue ink. Okay, blue is the sign of deoxygenated blood. Although it is red, but we in the literature we label the diagrams through the blue ink. And here, this is the vein, pulmonary vein, and this is the left pulmonary vein. On the other side, there is another left pulmonary vein, 6.1 and 6.2. They bring the blood from the left lung, and here are two pulmonary veins. They bring the blood from the right side. Okay, into where? This into this this sink, this part of the heart. This is what? The left atrium. From the left atrium, the blood is brought into the left ventricle. Okay, and the backward flow again cannot occur. Why? Because of presence of this bicuspid valve. This bicuspid valve is the structure which doesn't allow the backward flow of the blood from left ventricle to left atrium. From here, the blood is pumped into this main blood vessel, and this is I have labeled it 9. Okay, 9 means what? It is the ascending aorta, and from ascending aorta, the blood is taken back by what? 2 blood vessels. Okay, and those are known as what? Coronary arteries. What? Coronary arteries. They bring the blood to the walls of after the oxygenation. As the blood is being transported to the body, to coronary arteries, they bring the blood back into the heart, and they supply the blood. Make sure that the blood which is brought into the right atrium or right ventricle or left atrium or left ventricle, that blood cannot be used by the blood vessel, by the blood walls. Now, blood muscles, they can use the blood which is supplied by coronary arteries. Okay, and then after this ascending aorta leaves the blood, the first blood vessel originates, it stamps out, and that blood vessel is known as what? Right brachiocephalous blood vessel. What? Right brachiocephalous means it brings the blood to the brachial region, the arm, and then arm, and to the carotid region. Okay, and it brings the blood to the right side of your brain and your head region. Here is another one. This is the left blood vessel, which left carotid artery. Left carotid artery. It brings the blood to left side of your head region and brain. And here is another blood vessel. It brings independently to the left brachial region, your arm and your shoulder. Okay, it is independently supplying the blood to your left arm. Then this arc, this is ascending aorta, okay, and this is aortic arch, and it descends down and it becomes what? The dorsal aorta, which brings the blood to posterior side of the body. Posterior side means from the heart. The posterior region means your viscera, your stomach, your intestine, your pancreas, your liver, and your kidneys, and then it is divided into two blood vessels which bring the blood to your legs. Okay, and in case of those animals which have the tail, to the tail as well. You don't have the tail. Okay, so there is no caudal artery. Well, this is the story of circulation. Now, let us understand the structural, some structural feature by which the heart is able to pump the blood, to receive the blood, and to distribute the blood to different parts of the body. If you divide the heart longitudinally into the right and left side of the heart, the right side of the heart, right atrium and right ventricle, they receive and pump the blood which is deoxygenated one, and on the other hand, the left side of the heart has the oxygenated blood. Clear? Now, here are the walls. Okay, these are forms of the cardiac muscles. Okay, on the inner side of you can see these muscular structure. These are known as what? The papilliary muscles. What these are, if you focus, these black structures, these are the papillary muscles. These are attached with these fibrous structures. Okay, chordae tendonae. What? chordae tendonae. These chordae tendonae, these are attached with your cusps, which form the mitral valve. Mitral valve is also known as bicuspid valve. Mitral means it has a structure like the turban. Okay, turban. And this is the structure. This is the reason it is called mitral valve. And these I was telling you, people, papillary muscles, they control the attachment of the chordae tendonae to the cusps of the right side and left side valve. The heart cannot go out of its limits of extension. Why? Because it is covered over by the pericardium. Okay, it is covered over by pericardium, and between pericardium and the muscles of the heart, there is the liquid. Okay, so the heart can expand to a certain limit. It cannot go beyond that limit. Okay, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is all about the heart. Heart is that structure which you love so much. Okay, I would like to end this lecture with a verse. Already, all of you, मैं मानता हूँ कि सारा जहां बदलता है, मैं मानता हूँ कि सारा जहां बदलता है, तू अपने दिल से बता दिल कहाँ बदलता है, मैं मानता हूँ कि सारा जहां बदलता है, तू अपने दिल से बता दिल कहाँ बदलता है. All of you, thank you very much.